Marina, he is kind of hurtling towards you. What do you want to do?
I've probably at least patched up a little bit, so she's probably just going to try to charge him right back using bullheaded and just try to strike him.
Okay, go for it.
+2 from bullheaded.
So you see him try to reach out with an acidified hand to grab you with it. Your experience with metalwork tells you that this would have been very bad. But as you're rushing in, it's almost like it's in slow motion. You're able to get the attack on the solidified part of him before he can land it, completely knocking him off his course and sending him away into the direction of Tyson and Sally Pimienta.
Yeah, she charges and just like gores him with her stand's horns that sort of like her stand often overlays her a little bit and sings him away.
So now you can use your effect of your stand to cause him to turn into a more primalistic behavior. The vaporous tumbling form of Avicii rolls over Tyson and Sally Pimienta, causing them to get, it looks like, slightly burned by the acidic nature of his form. And Tyson actually says, "Hey," as that happens, because when the cloud clears, his arms are gone again.
Oh.
Avicii appears on the other side with Tyson's arms attached to his body at the shoulders, and they're moving and flexing now like they're part of his body.
Marina growls a little and like tries to get between the Tyson amalgamation and Avicii. Go for cover.
Tyson and Sally Pimienta kind of like get up and try to like roll and run away from this as Avicii turns and just completely removes his collar, revealing hhis horrible looking face with these two giant candy arms flexing. They're really buff, by the way. I mean, Tyson's a big boy. Avicii opens his mouth and lets his tongue roll out. It's very long and pointed. I'm feeling like this is truly nature now. Survival of the strong. I'm gonna tear all of you to pieces and then glue your parts to my body. And then I'm gonna roll over everyone you love, tear them to pieces, and do the same thing until I'm a pile of death. His body is starting to drip with acid. This is maybe a more pure form of what he is. This looks bad. This is a more savage primal Avicii with 2 extra limbs and now apparently acid. You can see when it falls and touches the grass, it's actually starting to melt away the plant matter, kill it and wither it.
Marisol's gonna decide that they're too messed up for this and try to like pull them out of here. Her and Lewis, that is.
As you are trying to pull out of there, more of those clone bodies are starting to gather, summoned by their master.
Tira's gonna try and make her way, get in between the Blank Starman and Lewis and Marisol and say, "Get out of here. Quit."
You're surrounded on all sides by clones. The evolved or primitive form of Avicii, almost like a second stage, has appeared. And that is unfortunately where I'm going to have to call it because it's been 4 hours, guys. The to be continued, the cliffhanger on the savage form of Avicii as he prepares to strike out. And then we have a freeze frame because he ain't going to do it. Yeah, dun dun dun.
Well, we got to the boss fight, guys.
Yay!
Yay!
Jim, jump down here and break your legs.
Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna get there, except because I'm in the observation room thing, I assume.
I'm wondering how Stone Sour's responded. I'm assuming he's up there too.
Yeah, Stone Sour's already getting up to like go jump in, and you can just see him basically flying / running, dashing. And Jim, just when you're like, how am I gonna get down there? A familiar voice can be heard. I'll get you there, Jim. And your horse pulls up. Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
So that's for the next session. You guys can try to jump in and do some things. Another reason I didn't want to finish the fights because U2 isn't here. He hasn't even gotten to do a fight. He wasn't able to do the last week's set. Well, he wasn't able to do it on YouTube. So I'll probably do it during the week. You guys can have this confrontation. You answered the cosmic fish question, even though nobody's there to collect the reward. You're not enemies with the Starmen. Or at least not with all of them, just with Avicii, really.